Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey everybody, here with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be playing some NBA 2K25. We're doing a MyEra, starting in the Bird and Magic era, first year of 1983, and playing from there. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any of the videos on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's take a look and see how modern players respond playing back in the 1980s in the first part of this series on the channel after the intro coming in here now.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
MJP!
I want
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
Call your cable company and say I want my
MJP! So we're going to start by taking a look at the rosters. Here's the Philadelphia 76ers, and they are pretty much the stock 1983 76ers, except I put a prime Dr. J on this team. And then I also added legend Philadelphia 76er Hal Greer to give them a little bit of upgrade at the shooting guard position. But the rest of the team is the 1983 Sixers. And then here is the Bucks, and I put a young Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the team, as well as Giannis, so a modern player as well. And we have Sidney Moncrief. And then the rest of this team here, this is the just 1983 Milwaukee Bucks. And then now the Washington Bullets. Here's legend Washington Bullet Wes Unseld. And then Anthony Edwards, modern player. The Timberwolves don't exist in 1983, so I put him on the Bullets because this team needed some help. And then Jeff Ruland and Don Ole. He's another old player. And then here is one of the teams I'm playing as, the Bulls. And even though Jordan gets drafted in '84, I put him on this team, but it's the prime Jordan. And then Bob Dandridge, he's my other player. He's an old Milwaukee Buck player. And then the rest of the team is just the 1983 Chicago Bulls. And then here's the Cleveland Cavaliers. We have LeBron, and this is the, I don't want to call him the rookie LeBron, but from the earlier Cavs years. And then Paul Arizin, World Be Free. 83 Cavaliers. And now the 83 Celtics, they have Larry Bird, and then Bob Cousy, classic player, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, and then Jaylen Brown. I put him on this Celtics team to give them an upgrade at shooting guard. And then here's the San Diego Clippers. I got Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Dave Bing, Gail Goodrich. So a lot of old players on this team because the Clippers were not good in the 80s. The Atlanta Hawks, they got Dominique Wilkins, and then Pistol Pete Maravich and Sweet Lou Hudson are classic Hawks players I put on this team to help give Dominique some help. And then here's the Utah Jazz. I gave Ja Morant them, put him on there, and then Adrian Dantley, and then they picked up Sidney Wicks, and then the rest of it is just the 83 Jazz team, because Morant's team didn't exist in 1983. And then the Kansas City Kings, Oscar Robertson, and then I put Joel Embiid on this team to help give Oscar some help, because again, this 83 Kings team was pretty terrible. So that's them. And then the New York Knicks, I gave them legendary players, Walt Frazier, Willis Reed, Earl the Pearl Monroe, and then the rest of it is the 83 Knicks led by Bernard King. And then here's the Lakers. Of course, you got Magic and Kareem, Jamal Wilkes, and then here's rookie Kobe Bryant on this team, so watch out for him. And then big game James Worthy as well, and the rest of the famous Showtime Lakers. And then here's the Dallas Mavericks. Got Luka Doncic, and gave them the center Nate Thurman, and then Kyrie Irving also, and then Mark Aguirre from the 83 Mavs. And then here's Shai. I put him on the Nets because this was another team that needed some help. And then Dave Cowens, JoJo White, and then Otis Birdsong and Buck Williams are on the Nets team originally. And then here's the Joker. I put him on the Denver Nuggets, and his team, he's got Alex English, Kiki Vandeweghe, Dan Issel, And then the Indiana Pacers, they're just a hodgepodge I put together because this team wasn't any good. Bob Pettit, George Mikan, Cliff Hagan, Dick Van Arsdale, and this is, to help make the Pacers a little bit better. And then here's the other team I'm running is the Pistons. Here's my created player, Mikey J, leading the way for them. And of course you have Zeke, Isaiah Thomas, and the rest is all the 1983 Detroit Pistons squad. But they have a good team with Bill Laimbeer, Kelly Tripucka. I can work with them, the microwave, Vinnie Johnson. And then here's the Houston Rockets. I put Calvin Murphy and Rudy Tomjanovich, and to help boost this team up. It has Ralph Sampson. And then Victor Wembanyama, I put him on this Spurs team, and it also has the Iceman George Gervin, and then I put legend Louis Dampier from the Spurs on there as well. And then here's the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, I both put on the Suns team, and then they get Walter Davis and Jeff Petrie, he's another classic player, and then that's the 83 Suns. And then here's the Seattle Supersonics. I kind of make them because this team wasn't very good in the game either, so I give them Tatum and John Havlicek, and because this team, it just needed some help. And then the Portland Trail Blazers, I put Jerry Lucas on there, another classic player, and then Damian Lillard I put on this team, and so again, this team isn't really good. Got rookie Clyde Drexler though, see what he can do here. And then here's the Golden State Warriors. Wilt Chamberlain I put on this team, as well as Steph Curry. Got to put him on the Warriors. See how Steph can do it back in the 80s. And then legend Rick Barry. And then the rest is the 83 Warriors. And the first game up, we have the Bulls and Pistons. Both of my teams playing. And Chicago's out to the early lead at halftime. It was kind of interesting that both of my teams played in the first game of the season against each other. But the player of the half was Michael Jordan. 31 points, 14 of 18 from the field, no assists, but he really has to carry the offensive load for this team because, they're just not very good at all. And here's some of the highlights here. And, I was really playing well with Jordan, getting drive to the hole. There's Reggie Theus getting a little layup. And there's another one with Jordan. Good game all around for Jordan. And the game ends with Chicago winning 89-80. It was a tough fought game, really close. I played as the Bulls in this one because I wanted to get Jordan that 1-0 start. But it was a tough game against my other team. Look at that dunk by Jordan there. And he was just all over the place, and he had to be in order for this team to score enough points to win. He just, you got to give the ball to Jordan and everyone get out of the way. Let's take a look at the box score. Mikey J got 27 points, 8 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks, 11 of 25 from the field, and 2 from 6 from 3. Isaiah, he had 25 points, 2 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 steals, shot 50% from the field. Good game for Zeke. Bill Laimbeer put in a big game, 14 points and 15 rebounds. That, taking advantage of the weak front line of the Bulls. Kelly Tripucka, solid performance, 10 points. And then for the Bulls, Jordan scored 62 points, and we needed pretty much all of them to beat this Pistons team. 4 rebounds, shot 26 of 38, and 0 for 1 from the three-point line. Just had to kill it with Jordan. Bob Dandridge was solid second player, 14 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Good second player for Jordan. And then Reggie Theus, he played okay, nothing spectacular. He did get a bunch of assists though. Dave Corzine, he pulled in 10 boards, and we need all 10 of those boards. And then the next game, we have the Pistons going into San Diego to play against the Clippers. And there's Jerry West and this kind of hodgepodge Clippers team. And you can see the Pistons are up 47-40 at halftime. But this Clippers team is not, no pushover, that's for sure. Not with Jerry West there running point, hitting some threes. But Mikey J is proving to be too much for the San Diego Clippers. And look at him at halftime, 24 points, 1 assist, 10 for 16 from the field. Great first half for him. And, you know, this Pistons team is, you know, it's not the best team in the league players-wise, but they're pretty solid. And here we go. Here's a look at these plays. Isaiah with the 3. Mikey J hitting the 3. And Isaiah taking it to the hole. And then here comes Mikey J. Nice two-handed dunk, throwing it down. Is that on Bill Walton? That might be right in your face, Bill. And the Pistons win 90-80 over the San Diego Clippers. Good win for the Pistons, especially coming off the loss to the Bulls. There's the microwave. Here's the two-handed jam again by Mikey J. Isaiah with the 3. Another nice shot by Zeke. And here's Mikey J taking it from downtown. And let's take a look at the box score. Jerry West played really well with 26 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 4 for 9 from 3. Like, I definitely had to worry about what Jerry West was doing out there for sure. Elgin Baylor, he was decent, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. 3 blocks though. Gail Goodrich, they needed more production out of him to compete with the Pistons. Only 10 points and 4 assists for him. And then for the Pistons, Mikey J had 39 points, 15 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Shot 3 for 9 from the 3-point line. Just great game overall for Mikey J. Definitely needed that after the loss to the Bulls. Good coming through for the team leader here for this 1983 Pistons squad. And Isaiah Thomas, Zeke with 24 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. And he shot 11 of 20 from the field with 1 3-point shot. But it was a good game for Zeke, and he's definitely the second best player on this team. And then Vinnie Johnson came in off the bench. The microwave came in with 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists and a steal. And Bill Laimbeer was solid with 7 rebounds and 12 boards for the big man. Kelly Tribuca and the rest of the team could have produced a little more. And then elsewhere in the league, we have the Warriors beating the Rockets. Rick Barry and Wilt Chamberlain lead the way. Steph Curry in his 80s debut only has 6 points. Not a great outing for him. And then the Celtics get the win over LeBron and the Cavaliers. Kevin McHale had a big game for the Celtics. This is definitely one of the powerhouse teams in the league, but of course it would be LeBron in his 80s debut. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Not really LeBron type numbers. And then the Boston Celtics get the win over the Milwaukee Bucks. Larry Bird leads the way for the Celtics, and Giannis has a good game for the Bucks as well. And Kareem could have been a little bit better there. And then the Warriors get the win over the Clippers. Steph Curry bounces back and has 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 10 assists. Good bounce back game for rookie Steph Curry. Wilt Chamberlain also put in a double-double. And then in the next game, we have the Kansas City Kings beating the Houston Rockets. Oscar Robertson led the way there with 22 points and 11 rebounds. Good game for the Big O there. Joel Embiid put in a double-double for the Kings as well. And then the Utah Jazz get the win over the Denver Nuggets. And Ja Morant leads the way for the Jazz. Good game out of him in his 80s debut. So he's coming to play back in the 80s for the modern players. Good for Morant there. Big win in Denver. And then Dan Issel led the way for the Nuggets. And Joker, he played decent, but, not enough to get the win, obviously. And then next up, we have the Bucks getting the win against the Portland Trail Blazers. Giannis has a big game, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks, leading the way for this new 1983 Milwaukee Bucks. And then the New York Knicks get the victory over the Dallas Mavericks. Bernard King leads the way for them with 28 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And Willis Reed puts in a big game as well. And then the Kings get the victory over the Dallas Mavericks. Joel Embiid has 29 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, lead the way for the Kings. Good 80s game for Joel Embiid. And then next up, we have the Hawks beating the Suns. Sweet Lou Hudson puts in a big game with 35 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists For the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins is solid as well. And see, Kevin Durant puts in a solid game, and Devin Booker solid as well for their 80s debut. And then we have the Celtics beating the Philadelphia 76ers, big rivalry game. Jaylen Brown leads the way for the Celtics, and so that's a good sign for him, playing in the 80s, leading the way already. And Dr. J has a good game for the 76ers. The Lakers go into Utah and get the win over the Jazz. Kareem leads the way for them, no surprise there. And Kobe Bryant, rookie Kobe Bryant, has a decent, 80s debut, but there you go. And then we have the Atlanta Hawks going into Seattle and beating the Seattle Supersonics. Dominique Wilkins leads the way for them. No surprise there. And then we have the Atlanta Hawks going into Los Angeles and losing, and Magic Johnson leads the way for the Lakers, as does Kareem, and Kobe has a solid game as well. And then we have the San Antonio Spurs getting the victory over the Seattle Supersonics. George Iceman Gervin leads the way, and Wembanyama, he has a solid game for the Spurs. Well, that is my video for you guys today. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos in this series coming soon to MJP. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.